looks like it's going up. Oh, yo, what is good, guys? We are back again. Okay, we're back, and we are ready for Monday. Monday's a bit slow, let me just let you know, but we are ready to take on the markets, to destroy it, to conquer, to dominate. And we've changed so much in the past 3 months because I would have probably taken a trade by now. That's like the only reason why I know I've changed so much. Disclaimer, guys, I'm not profitable, but that's my goal. So if you guys want to join me, down below, Traders Headquarters, and obviously hit that subscribe button. And if you didn't know, I got a fresh trim, you know? The barber did me good. I am the motherfucking Besides that, we are ready for today. Now, catch all. We're waiting very patiently just because we do expect price to at least grab a little bit of the liquidity before it pushes down. And so we have our alarms just here. Price got so close to actually grabbing one of them, but rejected pretty early. I don't know what you would call it, but different types of pairs on the same pair that you can use, which is a bit different. And that could be the reason why, if price does push down and it hasn't grabbed liquidity on a Wandel, probably on forex.com it's grabbed it. If that makes sense. Anyway, we're waiting for price to at least come back up in New York. That's just how it's looking. For EU, we are also looking for a sell on EU, and EU is looking way more presentable just from how it's moving. You can clearly see, guys, you can clearly see. Look at how price is moving. You can clearly see this is phase 1, this is phase 2, and now we're expecting price just to grab this liquidity for it to be phase 3 on the downside. And what I'm expecting price to do now, since it hasn't grabbed it just yet, I'm actually expecting price to go back up during New York, or go back up just before New York. And then I take a sell when New York happens, boom, just drives down, obviously all the way down here. And this could be a massive reversal, which I could be getting, or just, it could be coming back down to target all these liquidity areas. Does it need to? No. Do I think it's gonna? Yes. Does the market do what I say? Yes. But I can also definitely see price like push all the way to the top here just because price hasn't grabbed liquidity. If you guys can see in the top left, there's this wick that happened on Friday, last week Friday. Price has not grabbed liquidity since then. So we can definitely expect price to come back there, or we can just expect a reversal right here once price grabs liquidity. We'll see what happens, and I'll catch you all then. We are definitely going to be risking 50%. What I mean by 50% is half the amount that I usually trade with, just because it's Monday and Fridays. I'm always going to risk half until I get enough sustainable data. I'll probably be doing in my spare time back testing and just seeing how the probabilities are in my favor for EU and GU. But for the time being, I'm going to hold my hands and just wait. And if we get no trade today, we get no trade today. We are completely okay with that. We've kind of got rid of the I need it now into this bitch is going to take a minute. It is what it is. Like, the sooner you accept it, I guess the better you get. I don't know, but that's what I'm thinking. There are definitely 2 mindsets that you can have in trading that I have kind of experienced. One is the one where you need to make money and you want to make money very fast, and you just think the more time that you put into the craft, the faster you'll understand and the faster you'll make money, when necessarily that's not the case. It's only the case to learn fast enough, but once you learn the basics or learn your strategy or learn what needs to be, now this is where what you call the callousing comes into. Callousing is the hardening of your mind because you cannot handle the loss of your own money. That's the best way I can put it. So from just learning how to trade, you also have to work on your psychology, and there's no other way besides learning your psychology through visualization, real live charts, not demo. Demo, you don't feel it as much. And yeah, really those 2 that I can really think of. And backtesting. The reason why I say backtesting, by the way, I'm not profitable, but the reason why I say backtesting is because backtesting shows you that your strategy works. And if your strategy works, you'll be more confident, so you can improve your psychology. But you'll also understand in certain periods, once you backtest long enough, that there'll be certain periods where it just doesn't fucking work. And that's when you have to focus on risk management or cutting your losses, whatever the case is with your strategy, to avoid you taking heavy losses. Or maybe they're just inevitable and you just have to thug it out. You just have to thug it out. So you just have to realize those few things. And yeah, forward testing is also something good. I actually never knew what forward testing really meant until probably 2 months ago, and I'm just going to explain it for you guys. Backtesting is when you go back in time. I'll show you real quick. I'm just going to give you guys a little bit of a teaching lesson. Backtesting is when you go back in time. Like, you see how I can cut this right now? And now I'm actually playing from Wednesday at 10 a.m. on the 30-minute time frame, meaning I cannot see anything past it. I can only see what I've placed during those times after, but I cannot see the data. And this is where you either place your trades in. These are like imaginary trades, and you do it before price actually reacts or before price moves because it's frozen. Then you play it, see how price plays out, and if price plays for or against your strategy, that will determine what you need to do to either refine or to see if your strategy is proven. Next thing, forward testing is literally just like normal trading, which no one told me, and I was so confused what people meant by it. But forward testing is when I literally, let's just say, I go to the 5-minute right now, and I just be like, you know what, I want to take a buy right now. I don't actually take a buy right now, but I place a trade, a fake trade of where I would put my real trade for my strategy and see how it would work out. So right now, fake trade right here. Let's just see what happens to price, and let's see if it's actually worth it or not. And let's just say I put a buy right here. This is what I call forward testing, because I haven't actually put in money, but I've placed a trade there because that's where I would place a trade if I was putting in money, if that makes sense. But anyway, enough of this teacher-student bullshit, because I'm still a student of the game. I'll probably catch you guys in probably 2 hours, just from how it's looking, just from how price is moving. We're probably expecting price to either grab this in 30 minutes or in 2 hours, and we're really hoping for 2 hours just because that's when New York is. We really want this to match up with New York, because when it matches up with New York for my sell, it just means it's a higher probability. It just is. It just is. Don't ask me how it is, it just is. If price is off, then I will expect something is off. Or I will expect price to go up more, or price to fuck me over, which in essential, price can do that even if New York opens. That's the great thing about trading. You'll never fucking know. So if you guys want to join me, obviously, you know what to do. Down below, Traders Headquarters. And yeah, catch you all in 30 minutes. Alright guys, we're checking the markets once again, and I actually didn't take a sell here, just letting you all know. I did not take a sell right here. It actually made it valid for me to take a sell, but I'm waiting for price to grab this top liquidity here, which I knew price was going to fake out at this point in time, just because of how close it was, and it just didn't look too nice. It could definitely come up the top here during news. We could also expect price to push down from here once it goes past the yellow line and rejects. Let's check out EU real quick, see how EU's looking. Okay, EU guys, you can see how it's getting closer and closer to New York, and price is going higher and higher. Like I said 2 hours ago, no, like I said an hour and 16 minutes ago, we have 44 minutes left, and we expect price to at least be here at the 40th minute, because 40 minutes, because if price is here at the 40th minute, 5 minutes later will be 10 o'clock, and when 10 o'clock hits, that's when the New York Open starts. When the New York Open starts, that's when I expect price to push down. But if price continues to go up, and there's still like 30 minutes left for New York Opens, then I could still think price can go higher before it comes back down, or I could expect just different scenarios that could play out. But if price happens exactly when New York opens, then that's like a higher probability of that trade working out, especially just for my strategy, is what I think. So just the current update right now, nothing too special happening. I may be taking a sell very soon on GU, and I'll let you guys know when I do. A little update guys on the trade. So price actually did completely fake me out. It was just before, it probably entered me in at 21.35, and you can clearly see 15 minutes later, price, shot up. So I cut my loss right here. Didn't really do what I wanted it to do. What I could have learned here probably is just to cut my loss even shorter, just here, dead ass here, probably like at 5 pips instead of like 6.1. I haven't actually calculated how much pips it is, but yeah, kind of just try to save as much, even though I'm already risking half the amount. Yeah, I was expecting price to push down from here, but obviously the timing was off, and stuff like this does happen. It's learning, and now probably for GU, I'm going to be waiting for price to get to this area if it does, and if it does, I'll take another sell. And for EU should be coming closer to taking liquidity, which it is right now. and let's just see what happens. Unfortunately, I did take in for a later sell, so I missed like 2 pips right here. Price is rejecting pretty hard now, but I do definitely expect price to push down from here just because it's New York now. Pretty sure it's either New York now or New York in 30 minutes, but I'm pretty sure price should be pushing down around now. It's in a pretty good area to push down as well. It's done everything that I would like it to do, so now I just expect price to push down, maybe to touch the monthly open price. But yeah, guys, I gotta end it here. I gotta end it at a cliffhanger just because it's getting late. The later I go with this editing, the longer it's gonna take to produce, and you guys know how it is. So if you guys wanna know what happens to this trade, you all can take your guesses in the comments below, and I'll probably catch you all tomorrow with the results. It looks like it's going up. Oh.